Sunderland's River Wear has always held stories of hard-won livelihoods, quiet resilience and oil-stained camaraderie. Our river is a witness to generations of lives built along its banks. Yet, as the river flows steadily forward, the voices that once animated its story grow quieter. The living memory is fading, and with it the shipbuilders. The fitters, boilermakers, riveters, riggers, fishermen, tugboat crews, the river pilots, and of course the women who supported them. They lived and laboured beside the river. Many have passed on, taking with them memories not recalled in books or monuments. By capturing these stories, we aim not only to document the human experience surrounding the River Wear, but also listen to history as told by those who lived it. Our river then ceases to be merely a map marker. It becomes a living archive of collective memory.
Do you know I was ERP? He says, I says, where did you learn about that? I got that. He says, well, we're on station, waiting for a call out the ERP, do you know what? He says, we're playing that. He says, I can go 1, double 2, double 3, go on what and get me darts out. He says, 2.5 minutes and finish off with a bullseye. Right to double 20, 25, boom, 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I says, damn, that's good.
But
everybody down the town end looked after everybody else. There was always groups of people, all the old women used to sit on the corner end when it was nice and warm, get the chairs out and sit talking and snuff on there. And then you used to say, Bob, will you go round there, there's a can. I noticed you've got a can there. Take that in, get us a jail, tell them where it's for, you know, and get some back of your snuff. That's the way you went in.
So, tell me, is there a difference between the East End and Hendon?
Yes, there was. Aye. We didn't bother with them. They didn't. It used to get on my sister's nerves, you know, when they used to say, "Oh, you live down Hendon." No. Live down the town end, East End. No, East End, Hendon. No. We used to call the East End was finished at like Borough Road. That was the Hendon.
So Hendon was
Hendon. East End was East End. You know, and the pubs.
So are we in Hendon or are we,
East End?
We're in East End.
Town End. We call it Town End.
Sunderland Camaraderie is in Hendon.
Town End.
Is in Town End.
Town End, aye. But when I was starting to drink with the lads, we used to start off at the bottom of the street here. White Swan, and down to Jamaica and one of the pubs up as far. Just getting into town, we used to turn around and come back. We had enough to drink. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
They
need clubs then, like, you know. But,
no.
Then with the days, I'm still remember going with the lads.
How do you think the river sort of influenced how we've grown as people from Sunderland?
Good, because 9 out of 10 you used to see them working at the shipyards.
Yeah.
You know, and the old ferry loaded on the morning. People gone out to jail, Thompsons and Crowns and one thing another, working Manakay and Palmersdale and them places, the Manakay and Palmersdale. They used to, the old ferry, you couldn't get them on. Wait for the next ferry. It just about sunk, a big old Vint and the steam ferries, you know. Just about sunk, Orkney to get across the ferry.
So it went from where the fish quay is now?
Just between the fish quay and what I call the Wallamore.
Yeah.
It was entrance there, down the bank.
Did it go diagonal
straight across the river?
To where the glass centre is?
No, not that far, no, the Folly Inn. Just as you come up from the glass centre, the quayside's piled. And as you turn to come round the Manakay, there's them steps there. Yeah. The steps are still there. Yeah. But they're covered in at the top, you know.
Yeah. And they had tall ships on Manakay, didn't they?
Yes, backwards and forwards with this ferry.
Yeah, all day.
All day long. And you get across there with Orkney Fenny. If you go on the beach with your mother and your father on a weekend, get across the ferry and walk along past the shipyard. But, you know, everybody, you know, was more, and you had Pride's Bakery just up the street from here. They were all like close in all the places. And you just got in there and get an Orkney iron ore boat. It was all the scraps of the food, what they used to make in the bakery. And they put it together, put a crust on, and it was about that thick. 8 all fruit in it and everything. Orkney iron ore boat we used to call it. That's what they charged in the shop. And just round the corner was Burleson's. Pasties. Lovely pasties, queues. And you used to take a sweet jar, glass then, not plastic sweet jars, you know where you get sweet. And you used to say, can you fill that up with the peas and gravy? So I paid, £2 for that, you know. So you had all the pasties to take home and the peas and gravy. Queues out the door, baking in a little old-fashioned fire. Dave, what a way, what a life.
I could eat one now.
Oh, what a life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Foxes with cart horses coming down, get buckets out, collect all the horse smoke off them. The lads used to say, oh, my father's got an allotment, and all the horse smoke, and used to, after the horses doing the business in the street, used to shovel it up, tatted up the garden, put it round the plants. Aye, them were the days.
Them were the days.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favourite memory other than...
My favourite memory?
I'm thinking about the river. I mean, it must never have been quiet.
No. We used to have the fairground on the old town moor.
Yeah.
On that grass. We used to come every year and set up in the the big wheel and all the side shows and everything.
Was that something you looked forward to?
Oh, aye.
Big
Shop went round, man. First wagon to come down, start erecting the fair. All went up. The first setting up. Every night we used to go out, you know. Even just for the flashy lights and candy floss and toffee apple, you know. You should torment me more than that. Ma, get some candy floss, big candy floss on the stick.
Is there anything you would say you miss about the river in the old days?
The noise of the shipyard. They used to build ships 24 hours a day. You could walk up the street here from the house going to town, the flashes and the welders up the scaffolding, rivet and that. Them riveted guns, what you've got in the box there, you hear them going all night long. You know? That's how they could knock the ships out like that. The noise, and people accepted the noise, you were born in it, you know.
I mean, my dad always used to say, I wonder how much work got done on night shift, because he said they used to come out looking fresher than when they went in.
The gaffers weren't there during the night shift. You had the ships coming in, blowing all night long. You had the big sisal boats coming in, with the deep water cave, unloading the bales of sisal. When I was on the tours, the British Indian navigation ships, they call them. Black funnels, white bands round. And did you ever see the sisal? No?
I've seen it in like the record books.
Big bales and stuff.
Big bales,
Crane put the hooks
for the rotary.
Dockers for the rotary. Into that warehouse where it was built on the deep water quay. And there was a boat called the Netherlands used to come in, unload silver sand for the glassworks. They just used to unload on the quay. It was a big heap of silver sand, Netherlands. Apart from that was colliers laid all over the river. White's tier, the long tier, up at Welsh Jane Lighties, the rock called the rock, lower rock, top rock. And there was carnies up us loading the waste out the colliery, down the shut at Lane's Corner. And they had to get tugs to tow them out, you know.
What did they do with that? Or was it just dumped at sea?
Took it to sea, so many, like what you used to do, 3 mile by, so many. And then they used to go on the tug, watch it, they're opening the doors on up there. See that will come out the water, that is not down. Turn around, tower back. Now, come a weekend, if there was any hoppers on, the paddle boats got them, because the diesels got the ship work. They used to say when it was road turn, I up his knee hoppers on, because he was blowing all the coal, towing them in all day. It's 2 hoppers tomorrow. So I used to go up, Saturday morning, pick it up, upload it, tow it to sea. And as soon as you got onto the bar, on the hopper they used to leg over the wire, put long nylon and a long steel one to the tube, and they used to connect on the paddle to that and all, in the engine room, pull this big lever across and go one engine into the hole and one engine run the other, so you only using one lot of steam to work 2 paddles. You know? And they skip you, hey lad, go up here, get on the wheel, and I said, you know, get out there. She says, watch where you're going, did it again like that? He says, keep it nice and straight, because I'll be watching the wake of the paddles. And he used to sit down on the back of the funnel on the finley, what we call the finley, reading the paper and getting the pot to say. Lad, you're not keeping it going straight here, man. Been looking out the wheelhouse, chop.
Sounds like sometimes you'd be skipper and other times you were crew, did it? Work like that?
Cabin boy all the time. Cabin boy.
So you never minded stepping down, stepping up?
Even when we had to go to dry dock on the town with a paddle boat, As soon as we got to the piers, the skipper would say, lad, is the fire gone? Aye, the kettle's boiling. Right, you'll come up here. Get hold of that. You know what they have? Miss the beach at Soda and go and do the time piers for us. He used to stand there all the time, the big steering wheel, chain steering gear and rods on the deck.
Complicated.
Oh,